welcome to Buzz Riddle Gymnasium, home of the Westminster Titans, who face off against the Washington and Jefferson Presidents tonight with a tip-off time of 7 here in the play-in game. The Presidents enter this matchup with an overall record of 2-23 and 1-15 in the pack, while Westminster enters this contest with an overall record of 6-19 and 3-13 in the pack. I'm Amanda Sloan, joined by my co-host Jim Daffler. So, Coach, who do you have for the key players for this matchup for both teams?
Well, these teams just played a week ago,
Yep.
and one of the big changes from a week ago is that Mike Resnick, who's a senior and their leading scorer on the season, was out of that game and was injured, and so he is back, averaging 17 points a game. So we got to keep our eye on Mike Resnick. He'll make a difference in their team. The other thing I think is important, I don't know whether there's any other really key players. They have 5 other seniors. So they're at that stage where every game now, this is our last one, potentially. And so I think they'll play loose. I think they'll play very, very tough. Doug Johnson is one guy who can hit the three-point shot. So I think he's another key guy. Mick Locker inside is another key guy for them. Certainly, though, I think everything revolves around Resnick for WJ.
I have to agree with that. And personally, I'm looking out for Westminster is Cameron Paws guy, who was on fire last game on Saturday at Geneva. So I'm really looking forward to him stepping up tonight. I think Westminster really has to have that 6th man coming in. Everyone needs to score compared to last week where they had a 29% field goal percentage.
Yeah, no doubt Titans shot the ball better at Geneva, and that's a big key to there. I think from last week's game, a couple things were uncharacteristic. One, Deontay Scott was like 1 for 9 from the field. Charlie Wallander didn't score. Matt Getzky didn't score. Paul Carswell had a great game, but it was, had to keep us in the game. Pilarski played pretty good off the bench. Dominic had a couple of threes. We need that balanced scoring like we had at Geneva for sure. And I agree with you. Cam gave a big lift. I think he can give us a lift in this game. I still look at Deontay as being a key factor for us here if he can score and rebound inside.
All right, guys, it's Washington and Jefferson at Westminster here on your home of Titan Basketball WCN coming up next.
Experience the Westminster advantage. Research experience, practical experience, personal experience. Westminster College gives students the experience they need for success. Experience the Westminster advantage. The Westminster Cable Network has video in high definition. Go to WCN247.com to watch the latest campus and community news, now in HD. Watch online at WCN247.com. There's a place where the music never stops, where you can tune in day and night. Commercial free, Titan Radio 88.9.
College Emmy winner.
Television Academy's Award for Outstanding Documentary.
Award for Best Television Special.
CBI winner for Best TV Reporting.
CBI winner for Best TV Public Service Announcement.
VEA Special Recognition for Outstanding Cinematography.
Best Television Promo.
Festival of Media Arts Award for Best Music Video.
Best TV Feature Reporting. Recognized for excellence. Broadcast and digital communications at Westminster College. Proud of our students and proud of our graduates. WCProud.com.
A senior here at Westminster singing that national anthem for us here at Buzz Riddle Gymnasium. Well, the play-in game will be taking place here with Washington and Jefferson taking on our Titans. We can go to the starting lineup over there for Coach, with Coach here.
Well, I think I mentioned about the seniors they have, and the first one introduced here is number 3, Doug Johnson. He's their three-point specialist. Mitch Locker, number 11, is another senior. He's an inside guy. Tyler Haas, the starter. And here's Mike Resnick, number 33, who we did not see in that first game. And of course, Brian Lindquist, I'm sorry, was the other starter for W&J. Titans are going to be going, Amanda, with the same 5 that started the last game against W&J a week ago, and also the same 5 that started down at Geneva. 6'3" junior guard Charlie Wallander, number 5. And point guard, number 11, Brandon Dominic, freshman from Newcastle. This is probably another key guy in the game for us is Matt Getze, who did not have a good game last week here against W&J, but had a great game down at Geneva, so I'd like to see Matt have that. Paul Carswell, only junior in the starting lineup, number 32, and then Deontay Scott inside. We got Cam Posguy hopefully coming off the bench with the kind of effort that you saw in the Geneva game.
Definitely am looking forward to him stepping up along with everyone on the Westminster Titans. They really need to come out, and everyone needs to get their own points here. And definitely for Washington Jefferson, we saw Locker really step up last game for them. So you keep an eye out for him.
Yeah, I think he was their leading scorer in that game, I think, with 18 points. And also, we don't want to go back too much to that game last Wednesday. It wasn't that much fun to watch, but I think we're looking at that. And one of the keys, though, was that, as you recall, is that W&J got off to a good start. Titans were a little slow, didn't score a basket, had a couple free throws, kind of climbed back in it, and then W&J was able to separate right before halftime, and the Titans had an uphill battle the whole second half and never really got back into it. So I think a good start here will be important.
The tip is up. It'll be Westminster ball. Dominic will lead the way for the offense for Westminster. Scott looking inside, nothing there. Finds Carswell down on the block, wide open. He lays that one in for 2.
And that's a great start. A good screen and open up to the ball on the flex cut by the Titans. Good pass by Deontay into Paul.
That'll get past into Lindquist. Back out to Haas. He drives middle, puts up the jumper. Rebounded by Scott, and he'll lead the way up to Getze to set up the offense.
Pretty good defense by Matt Getze on that play, because Haas is a good scorer on that pull-up jumper, so good to see Matt engage there defensively.
Wallander over to Dominic on the wing. We have 15 on the shot clock. He'll bring it back up, set up the play. We pull a quick hitter here with 10 seconds on the shot clock. He dishes it out to Scott. He'll put up the jumper. Barely gets that one to fall. It bounced around there.
That hit a lot of the rim.
Got the luck on that one.
I hope that's a good sign for the Titans. That ball hit a lot of the rim before it settled in, but nice soft touch by Deontay.
Of Haas with the ball, he'll toss it back out the Locker. Over to Resnick. He puts up a deep jumper. That's no good, and that'll hit out of bounds to be Westminster ball.
I'm not sure that was the matchup, but it ended up Deontay was on Resnick there in that, and he usually guards a post player. But on the switch, Deontay did a good job and kept Resnick in front of him and forced a deeper shot. Resnick missed 3 games, played Saturday, and the W&J's lost to Geneva.
Dominic with the pass into Scott. He tries to put up the shot. That'll be a jump ball.
And go to W&J on the alternating possession. Good catch by Deontay. Good pass by Brandon, but good block shot. And that was one thing that Presidents did well last week. 6 or 7 block shots. Titans couldn't get much inside because of that.
Resnick dishes it off to Lindquist, who tries to get the bank there. No good. That'll be hit out of bounds by W&J.
That was a good recovery by Deontay Scott. He helped on Resnick's drive and then recovered and made the shot tough for Lindquist. And then the Titans were able to come up with the dead ball rebound.
Over to Getzy on the wing. He'll come off the screen by Scott. Nothing there. Nice pass by Dominic down there to Scott, but he'll get that shot blocked.
Yep, they 2 blocks. This is starting a little bit like last week's game for Deontay. He got the ball inside there, but just unable to find much room to get his shot off.
Johnson with a deep 3, and he drains that. Nothing but net. That was NBA range there.
Yeah, pretty good defense on him. The Titans are going to
Nothing you can do there.
That's one thing he does. He can shoot the 3.
Wallander will turn that one over, be W&J ball.
I think like we talked about last week, Charlie might have been better advised to toss that one back out and get it again. There's a lot of traffic down in there.
Locker with the fake there in the behind the back pass to Lindquist, who put it up and get fouled in the process and head to the line for 2.
I think that's going to be on Paul Carswell reaching in. I think Deontay had pretty good defensive position, but he reached his hand in.
That'll be Westminster's first foul of the half with 16:48 remaining. Lindquist will miss his first shot. So far, it's been good defense for Westminster.
Yeah, pretty solid defense for sure. Lindquist is the one non-senior in their lineup, 6'5" freshman.
Dominic hustling down there, but he'll step out of bounds trying to drive baseline, and that'll be W&J ball turnover for Westminster.
Yeah, 2 turnovers now in the last 2 possessions for the Titans.
Locker over to actually that was 2 Locker from Lindquist. Lindquist will get the ball. He'll driving, that'll be stripped by Getzy, and he'll lead the way for the fast break. Nice hustle there by Getzy with the move in the air to put that one in.
That was a good play by Matt, too. He was a 2-on-1, and he had the smaller Johnson defending him, so he just took the ball right up over top of him. No sense in trying to make a pass there. He had the advantage. Good play by Matt.
Haas looking for something inside. Nothing there, finds Johnson at the top of the key. Into Lindquist down on the wing. We got 8 on the shot clock. W&J is going to need to put something up here. Great defense by Deontay Scott. 1 second left. And that's going to be a shot clock violation on W&J.
Great defense by the Titans. Good help there. Deontay helped on Haas. Good switch. Getzy then picked up Resnick inside. Great job by the Titans.
Dominic with the ball over on the wing. Looking in for Scott. He gives it to him on the block. Finds Charlie Wallander cutting, but that'll be stolen. Carswell with the steal on the pass break, but Resnick will come up with that one. It'll remain W&J ball, 30 on the shot clock. Johnson trying to set up a play there to get the 3-point shot, but good defense there by Westminster. And that's a W&J turnover. It'll be Westminster ball. Dominic going for the drive there, throws that one up. That'll be rebounded by Lindquist. Locker puts up a jumper with Wallander in his face. That won't go, but Lindquist comes up with that rebound, puts it up, and that one will fall and tie the game up at 6.
And the Titans offense has come a little stagnant here. We haven't gotten good looks. We had a couple forced shots. We can do better on this. Oops.
Not a smart pass there, but it looked like Getzy was getting held. That's why he wasn't able to grab that one.
Looks like they're going to get Haas on the hold there, but got to have patience. run your stuff. Keep the ball moving. There's a good one.
Carswell going for the dunk, but that's no good. Luckily, Getzey goes to the backcourt, gets the rebound.
Paul missed a dunk against them last week on a similar play, and I'd rather just take the lay-in right now and make 2 points.
Yep, I agree. Over to Wallander. He'll drive. Gets past the W&J defender, but he's unable to put that one in, and we'll have W&J ball now with 30 seconds on the shot clock. Over to Resnick on the wing. He puts up the jumper, and he'll get that one to fall. That'll be 2 for Resnick, and that will give W&J the lead, 8-6. Dominic will come off the screen. Nothing there, finds Wallander over in the corner. Forces it back out to Dominic to set up a quick hitter. Dominic back to Wallander. He'll drive middle, puts up the shot. And we had 2 different calls there, actually. One ref was calling a charge, I believe, and one called the block, but I think
the charge is going to win out.
Yeah, the charge got that one.
Again, the Titans are forcing the ball inside, and it's just like the last game when the defense was collapsed into the middle by W&J. There's just not room to go in there. You have to maybe pull up for a short jump shot there, or pull up and kick it to someone else. It's just not going to be able to force your way down in there.
We have Nick Martin now subbed in for W&J.
Martin did a nice job in the first game here coming off the bench.
Martin with the ball at the top of the key, back to Johnson on the wing. He puts up another deep 3, and he's unconscious tonight behind the 3-point line.
He was one of the guys we said in the pregame that he's a senior. He's been a terrific 3-point shooter through his career. They just run a little flare screen for him, and he's got a quick release.
Martin just a little too close on that defense. He'll get called for the foul. That'll only be W&J's second foul of the half with 12 minutes remaining. Carswell inbounds to Dominic, and I'll have a full shot clock for Westminster.
Paul's guy did come into the game for Charlie Wallander on that last dead ball situation.
Dominic with the ball over on the wing, over 20 on the shot clock. Carswell will drive the whole way, but dishes it to Scott, puts up the shot. That's no good, rebounded by Locker.
It's very uncharacteristic of Deontay to not finish that shot. Usually he puts that one down. It was a good pass by Paul Carswell.
Johnson puts up another 3. That's 3 for 3 for Johnson from behind the 3-point line and gives W&J a 14-6 lead.
And that was a bank in, and I'm not sure.
The bank is open.
The bank is open is right. I'm not sure that was what his plan was, but it doesn't matter. It went in.
Pause guy for 3, and that's good.
And there's some instant offense for the Titans.
Yep.
Now we got to get the defense back.
No backside defense ever. Luckily, Getzey gets to the block and stops it. Rob Martin driving middle, nothing there. Back to Locker, puts up the jumper from the free throw line, and that one will fall and give them now a lead of 16-9.
Titans started off with good defense, but now has not been quite as good and consistent as it was early in the game.
Pause guy looking for anything. He'll pull it back out with 18 on the shot clock. Dominic, 10 seconds on the shot clock. He'll get that one stolen by Johnson. And he'll lead the way down for a fast break. We have Holmes put up the shot, and he makes that one. It's now 18-9, and that's going to force a Westminster timeout. That's going to be a 30-second timeout. Westminster's defense, I don't know if it's W&J just being unconscious from the field or if...
Well, definitely three threes by Johnson hasn't hurt, and that was another turnover by the Titans that turned into some transition for W&J. So the Titans have doubled things up here, and like you said, the defense has not been quite as good. We haven't scored
to be able to get the defense set. So the good thing was we came out of the gate better than we did last week, but now we've fallen into that, still kind of stagnant offensively. Still haven't gotten Deontay Scott going. I think he's 0 for 3 inside. 1 for 4, I'm sorry. And
we have Garrett Ashbaugh now leading the point for Westminster. He tosses it over to Pilarski on the wing. Looking inside, finds Scott down on the block. He'll try and power his way to the hoop, and he puts that one in.
And that time the help didn't come, and Deontay did a good job there of getting to the basket, and that's his strength. A little surprising there that W&J didn't go in and double that as they had been doing.
Finds Resnick with a fadeaway jumper. Paul Carswell will come down with that rebound and lead the way for Westminster. Down on the Scott on the block, he powers his way again, puts up the shot. That's no good. Rebounded by W&J.
Seems to be losing his balance a little bit when he goes up for the shot, like he's fading back a little bit. He's had a couple blocks, so maybe that's bothering him a little bit.
Nice pass by Resnick there to Locker, but he doesn't get that one to fall. Over there, wide open, Garrett Ashbaugh from the three-point line. He can't put that one up. That'll be rebounded by Swan.
Swan's the guy that came off the bench last week and hit a couple quick shots for the Presidents and helped extend their lead late in the first half. Lindquist coming back in now for Locklear.
W&J have 27 seconds on the shot clock. That'll be over to Swan. He'll try the three-point. That won't fall. Rebounded by Westminster.
Nice to see Swan miss one. He didn't miss one last week.
Pilarski drives middle, puts up a shot. He'll get fouled in the process and head to the line for 2.
Jason does a pretty good job with his body in there. He gets a little out of balance, but in there and getting the ball exposed and was able to draw the foul. I think that was on Swan, his first, just the team's third.
Free throws are going to be crucial in this game. Pilarski won't get the first one to fall. We'll have Cody Gander now checking in for Deontay Scott. I couldn't believe the game on Saturday, Cody Gander actually hit a 3.
Yeah, Cody can shoot the ball. He just doesn't shoot it very often.
I know the crowd went wild there when he hit that one. Pilarski's
Probably
second
not
shot
something he
will
wants
fall.
to do continually. He's not where he should be all the time, but just some of the time. Titans in a full court press. Let's see if we can settle him into a half court. Not give him anything easy here. That happened a few times last week.
Martin into Lindquist. He'll put up the shot. Rebounded by Paw's guy.
Good job by Gander. Again in the post.
Paul cutting baseline. He'll try and find Gander, but that'll be stolen by W&J.
It's just not a good turnover for the Titans at that point.
Holmes being double teamed, but it looks like there's going to be a foul called.
Yeah, Jason was a little too aggressive, reaching from behind. Didn't need to foul him there. We had him under some pressure. Dominic's coming in for Carswell. I don't think Coach was really excited about Paul's last take to the basket and turnover. Titans have to eliminate those. It's just something in the game that we just give up too many possessions.
Lindquist putting up the shot. He'll get that one to fall. It'll now be 20-12, 8 minutes remaining in the half.
Good take by Lindquist there. Good strong move. Good power move with his left hand.
Pilarski will drive in, nothing there. He kicks it back out to Brandon Dominic at the top of the key. We have 20 on the shot clock. Dominic calling for a play. Back out to Pilarski. We have 10 now on the shot clock. Westminster needs to put up a shot. Gander for 3. W&J running into each other, but Martin still comes up with that one. It'll be W&J ball.
Yeah, one of the things the Titans do not do real well is offensive rebound when Deontay's not in there.
Gander comes down with that block, and that'll be a steal there for Westminster. Paw's guy powering his way in with the reverse layup there. Great hustle play by Garrett Ashbaugh. He gets a steal, runs the fast break, and lays that one in. Now it is a 4-point game, 20-16.
Good anticipation by Garrett. Got his correct arm out in the passing lane, tipped it away, chased it down, got the layup. Titans need a few more of those plays defensively as well.
Gander falling down gives Lindquist a wide open shot, and he'll get that one to fall.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Cody had made a couple good defensive plays there and lost his footing.
Ashbaugh coming off the screen. Nothing there, gives it back to Paw's guy over on the wing, back over to Dominic. Dominic looking inside, he'll just take it instead, tries to lay it in. That's no good, rebounded by W&J. A deep three there by Swan, and he'll let that one fall. It is now 25-16.
So the little mini run there by the Titans was quickly answered.
And we're going to send it over to Terrence Cervantes Levine, who has the update on our women's playoff game tonight against Bethany.
The score is now 15-12. Paige Quinn hit a big three to start off the first half for Westminster, and Westminster is going to look to come back and tie up the score. But back to you, Amanda.
Thanks, Taryn. And we're going to take a quick break here. It is W&J leading 25-16.
You're watching the Westminster Cable Network. Armstrong, New Wilmington, Channel 72. Comcast, Newcastle, Channel 183. And Armstrong Digital, Channel 204. WCN, the Westminster Cable Network. Visit WCN247.com for all your campus and community news. Or find us on Facebook at facebook.com/WCN247, the Westminster Cable Network.
Hello and welcome to Buzz Riddle Gymnasium, where W&J leads 25-16 here in the first half of the playing game.
Early stats here, two-thirds of the way through the first half. The Titans are definitely shooting the ball better than they did last week, 41%, but unfortunately, Presidents are shooting at a very, very hot 56%, including 4 of 5 from the three-point line, 80%. They are the lowest shooting team in the conference from three-point range, but not tonight.
Not tonight, nope. Paw's guy will sink that one from a free throw line and cut the lead 25-18.
And that's 7 for Cam off the bench, so thank goodness he's continuing his hot shooting from last Saturday's game at Geneva.
Johnson at the top of the key. We have 19 on the shot clock. Resnick driving in, kicks it out to Holmes, back out to Haas. We now have 12 on the shot clock.
Haas is going to take Dominic one-on-one here. Yep.
Nice backdoor cut by Resnick, and he lays that one in.
He's going to go one-on-one. He's got a height advantage. He's going to force the play there, and when Cam went to help, his man was wide open.
Pilarski with the spin move, and he's going to get called for the charge W&J ball.
That's going to be 2 on Pilarski. Again, I think the Titans, when they try to go too much one-on-one in the half court, W&J's defense is too good, has been too solid in the games that I've seen to do that. We need to do more with the ball movement, quick movement, passing and cutting, as opposed to the one-on-one play.
I agree. We have Paul Carswell now checking back in for Pilarski, who has 2 fouls.
Yeah, Jason probably won't come back in. This is very reminiscent of the first game here at this point, where the Titans are trying to keep it under 10 here as we get to the 5-minute mark. It's going to be very important.
Hawes over to Locker on the wing. Back out to Johnson at the top of the key. Locker dishes into Lindquist. He'll put up the jump shot, rebounded by Scott. Dominic driving in. He'll kick it back out. Actually into Scott, who with a nice move there lays it in.
And again, that was a quick, it's still in transition. W&J doesn't have their chance to get their defense set. When they get their defense set, those have been tough shots for the Titans to come up with.
Looks like it's going to be a foul there on Garrett Ashbaugh.
Yeah, a little reach in there by Garrett. So reset the shot clock at the 5-minute mark.
Who inbound out to Holmes, give it back to Johnson to set up the offense. Over to
job. Good,
yeah.
Good, again, good defense by Garrett Ashball there, forcing that entry pass out a little higher. And Brandon Dominic, good defense on the passer. So a good trip here and see if the Titans could take advantage. Again, ball movement, passing, cutting. Not too much one-on-one.
Nope. Ashball will try and back down Holmes. No good, but finds Scott, kicks it back out to Dominic for 3.
That was really a good look.
Great rebound there by Posguy.
We were anticipating that shot, so then Cam's in there for offensive rebound position. If you're not anticipating that shot, you don't get it.
Posguy will put up that 3 and get fouled, and he'll go to the line for 3.
Well, they got to close out on Cam because he had the hot hand, and so just a little too much aggressiveness there by Locker.
Looked like Coach was going to send Matt Getz in, but he sits him back down. Posguy's first shot is up, and that one will be just short.
Staying there at the free throw line, Cam. He kind of backed away as soon as he let it go. Standing there and with your follow through. That ball came up short.
Put up his second shot, and he'll get that one to fall.
Much better on that one.
Cut the lead now to 6, 27-21, 4:15 remaining.
Resnick back in the game for Holmes. He's got 4, so he's had a little bit of a quiet first half. And he stayed there on that shot too. So again, the Titans now with a little run, 4-0 run. See if we can get another stop here.
Johnson drives in, puts up the jump shot. That'll be rebound by Lindquist, who puts up the rebound, and he'll get that one to fall. It's 29-22.
Good defense by Dominic, but we offensive rebound.
Carswell will go off the screen by Scott. Finds Posguy over on the wing. We have 20 on the shot clock now, and it'll go back to Dominic to set up a play.
We're looking for Deontay there. And
over to Dominic on the wing. We'll have Ashbaugh cutting, nothing there. We have 4 on the shot clock. Dominic's got to put the shot up. He puts up the 3, and he gets that one to fall with 1 second remaining on the shot clock.
Got just a little bit of a screen there from Deontay, and Brandon made him pay, so big hoop. That was the basket the Titans weren't getting last week at the end of the shot clock. Not able to come up with those shots.
Johnson will have the ball at the top of the key. Back over to Locker. Finds Lindquist, he puts up the shot, and he gets that one to fall, even with Scott getting a hand in there.
Lindquist is having a very good first half. That's 9 for him. He and Johnson are both have 9, and of course Johnson's got 3 threes.
Scott drives baseline, he'll get fouled.
They'll get fouled by Lindquist there. Quick move by Deontay. Unfortunately, that's only Lindquist's first foul. Getzey replaces Ashball, did a nice job. Charlie Wallner back in the game for Deontay. I think Coach is talking to him a little bit about his defensive work.
Wallander in the Getzey down on the block. He tries to power his way, puts up the shot, gets his own rebound. Tries to put up another shot with 3 presidents in his face, and he'll get fouled.
I think Matt was fortunate there. He kind of lowered his shoulder to get some space, and they could have had an offensive foul there, but no call. And so he does go to the line and gets 2.
Getzey now only with 2 points here in the first half. He puts up his first shot. That'll be his 3rd point there. Cutting the lead now at 31-26.
That was the second foul on Lindquist, so that was a good foul to get. He got 2 quick ones, so He's got 11 for the W&J. Good to see him have to take a seat.
Getsy's second shot is up and good.
Good job by Matt cashing those two in. The Titans are back within 4, so looking for that stop to see if we can cut it again.
Resnick will kick it back out the locker. He'll find Haas at the top of the key looking for his shot, but he's not going to take it.
Yeah, don't raise up on him too much at the three-point line. He's more of a pull-up jumper shooter. And pretty good defense there.
Pause guy pulls up for 3. Cashes that one in, and it'll now be a 1-point lead for W&J, 31-30.
Yeah, right out of transition. Oh, that should be.
Ooh, I think I have to agree with Soroki there.
I do too. I think I would be asking the other official for help.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was right off his knee. Don't get a foul here, Cam.
Nope.
You don't need to foul him that far from the basket.
We have Johnson with the ball over in the wing. We have 20 on the shot clock. He finds Haas. He'll drive middle. Throws that one away. That'll be steal for Westminster.
Now be smart here, Paul. You know, there's a lot of defensive guys back.
Yep, don't waste this possession. We need to take the lead here before the half.
Time. That's right. We're only down 1.
Carswell drives baseline, puts out the reverse, and it falls in.
What you want to do.
Yep.
You don't have to force that play. Let it go, Matt. Yep.
Now it'll be a W&J turnover.
That was a good play by W&J trying to beat us back down the court as we're kind of cheering for each other after we score. But good hustle back by Matt Getsy to take away the pass to Locker. And so now we've kind of switched things on the Presidents here as the Titans are having a little run here at the end of the half. I think this is a 7-0 run started by that three-pointer by Brandon Dominic.
Dominic drives in, finds a wide open pause guy over in the corner, and he cashes that one in. Nothing but net, and the fans go crazy.
Yeah, that was a good play, set play from the bench. Dominic penetrates and get Cam Pause guy set up. He's feeling it, no doubt.
Looks like Carswell gonna pick up a foul there.
Yeah, he's got to get off of him a little bit there and anticipate that cut. Should still be a common foul, not a shooting foul yet. And Trey Major, I bet, is going to come in for Paul to defense Resnick here. That's second foul on Paul, so don't want him to pick up his third.
Wide open, Locker puts up the dunk. Soroki not happy with that one.
That was a back screen, and our guy fell down.
Yep.
So that left a wide open dunk. Got about a 9-second differential on the shot clock and the game clock. Titans up 2. So again, worst case scenario here is you play this down, get a good shot, about 10 seconds to go, get a chance to rebound it. If it doesn't go in, then you defend the rest of the half and try to go in with that 2-point lead. Or score one here. And
Paul's got to come backdoor. Major doesn't want to give it to him. He puts up the wild shot. We'll just call that a pass to Pause guy, and he'll put that shot in.
Yeah, shot clock was running down, and Pause guy on the spot. Ball, there it is.
Major gets the steal there, and
good job.
Great end there for the Titans at the half, going on that run.
Ball's loose at the end like that, you know you're not going to get a shot. The one thing you want to do is make sure they don't get one.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Good job by the Titans.
All right, we're going to take a break here before we come back with halftime statistics. We have Westminster leading 37-33 here on your home of Westminster basketball here in WCN 247. And that was the Westminster dance team doing a great job there. Welcome back to Buzzle Riddle, where the Titans went on a run at the end of the half and took the lead 37-33. What do you think really sparked the run there for Westminster?
I thought our defense picked up a little bit. We forced a couple turnovers. They're still shooting a very good percentage at 56%, but the Titans are now over 50%, so their shooting improved as well, certainly led by Cam Posguy. The Titans have gotten to the line more, rebounding's even, turnovers. Now we're in the lead there, where they have one more turnover than us. When I say in the lead, we have fewer turnovers, and that's a good thing. So getting to the line, holding our own on the boards, shooting the ball a little bit better, I think that's resulted in the 4-point lead for Westminster.
Definitely, like I said in the pregame, I wanted Cam Posguy to step on him. He's definitely done more than that, getting 17 points already in the first half. He's been the main contributor here for Westminster. That's
on a perfect 6 for 6 from the field, 3 for 3 from three-point line. The only shot he's missed is that one free throw. So 17 big ones for him, and that's obviously huge and a big part of the Titans shooting. They're 4 for 7 from the three-point line, and the good thing is, I mentioned maybe halfway through the first half that W&J was 4 for 5. They're still 4 for 5, but that's good. They're not getting those looks. Johnson got those 3 threes early, and they haven't got any other really good looks at the three-point line. So that's definitely helped the Titans as well.
And like you said, our defense really helped us out there in the end of the second half. We've held their leading scorer, Mike Resnick, to 4. And their leading scorer right now is Brian Lindquist, who's been great down on the block for W&J.
Yeah, he's picked up the slack for sure inside. The 6'5" freshman's really done a nice job. He's 5 for 8 down there and a free throw for 11 points. And it was nice to get him out of the game there with his second foul. So they've got a couple, or he's the only guy, I think, with 2 fouls. We've got a couple of guys with 2 in Pilarski and Carswell, so we have to kind of watch for that. But again, a really good finish for the Titans at the end of the half. That's something they didn't do last week. And, you know, I think the score was 31-25. And so we look at a 12-2 run to finish that half to get that 4-point lead.
Yeah, exactly. I would like to see in the second half, I know Cam Posguy has been doing great, but Charlie Wallander maybe stepping up, and Deontay Scott started doing better there at the end of the half.
Well, you know, you can't rely on just one guy. There's no doubt about that. So you want the Titans to have balance. If W&J does anything in the second half, they're going to be way more attentive to try to find where Cam is. We can still get him shots. He doesn't have to force it. But you're right, Amanda. This is a team game, and you've got to have other guys step up, make shots, do the job that they need to do for the Titans to win this game.
All right, we're going to send it over to Taryn Cervantes-Levine, who has an update for the women's playoff game against Bethany at Bethany.
It is now halftime, and Jenna Grandy hits a big 3 to put the Titans in the lead, 30-27 with no time remaining. Jenna Grandy hits that big 3. Leading scorer for the Titans is Allison Bortz with 9 points. Leading scorer for Bethany is Michaela Tipton, who also has 9 points. But I will keep you updated throughout this game. Right now, again, it is halftime. But back to you, Amanda.
All right, thank you, Taryn. And we're going to take a quick break of our own and come back with some keys for the second half. It is Westminster leading 37-33 at the half here on your home of Titan Basketball, WCN 247.
Experience the Westminster advantage. Research experience, practical experience, personal experience. Westminster College gives students the experience they need for success. Experience the Westminster advantage. The Westminster Cable Network has video in high definition. Go to WCN247.com to watch the latest campus and community news, now in HD. Watch online at WCN247.com. There's a place where the music never stops, where you can tune in day and night. Commercial free, Titan Radio 88.9.
So here's the deal. You need a degree with an advantage in the competitive job market, the advantage of real-world experience. Westminster College offers that experience beyond the classroom and into the boardroom. From the laboratory to field research, it's real experience. It's hands-on. Being a Westminster graduate is your advantage for success. With a 98% placement rate, a degree from Westminster will put you in demand. Experience Westminster College because experience matters.
College Emmy winner.
Television Academy's Award for Outstanding Documentary.
Award for Best Television Special.
CBI winner for Best TV Reporting.
CBI winner for Best TV Public Service Announcement.
VEA Special Recognition for Outstanding Cinematography.
Best Television Promo.
Festival of Media Arts Award for Best Music Video.
Best TV Feature Reporting. Recognized for excellence. Broadcast and digital communications at Westminster College. Proud of our students and proud of our graduates. WCProud.com.
You're watching the Westminster Cable Network. Armstrong, New Wilmington, Channel 72. Comcast, Newcastle, Channel 183. And Armstrong Digital, Channel 204. WCN, the Westminster Cable Network. Visit WCN247.com for all your campus and community news. Or find us on Facebook at facebook.com/WCN247, the Westminster Cable Network.
Hello and welcome back to Buzzard Gymnasium, where the Titans lead 37-33 at the half after a late run there in the first half. What do you think needs to happen here in the second half for Westminster to get the win?
Well, I like to see the Titans even tighten up the defense more, at least on the shooting percentage. If we can keep them below 50% in the second half, and I think, do a good job on the boards as we were doing and force some of those turnovers, I think that'll be the key. We ended up kind of outscoring them there in the first half, but the game's in the in the 30s. It's not a high-scoring game.
No, not at all.
Our offensive production certainly picked up, but I don't want to just go into the second half thinking, well, let's just outscore them the rest of the way. I think if we can play that good, solid defense as we did at the start of the game and get off to a good start, maybe even increase this lead a little bit, put the pressure on them to play from behind. As the Titans had to do a week ago, then I think that's the key for Westminster.
Definitely, I agree with that, and I think we definitely need to watch out for Doug Johnson. But first, we're going to send it down to Terrence Cervantes-Levine, who has Coach Whipple down there.
What did you say to the guys in halftime?
We just told them we got to go out here in these first 5 minutes of the game, come out with that intensity that we went into the locker room with. Can't let up. We got to take our foot and step on their throat, man. We got to go out here and get the win.
You guys were down by 9 points early in the first half. What did Coach Soroki say to the guys to get them back into the game?
Again, it was just to keep that intensity up so we can overcome that deficit and go out here and get a win. It's either win or go home, and I don't think anybody wants to go home yet.
Cameron Posguy, 6 for 6 from the field, 17 points.
Absolutely.
Balling out.
Balling.
What are you going to do to try to get him the ball and continuously?
Obviously call his number. He's the only guy that's hitting right now. So we got to keep feeding him the ball until he run out of juice. So, and after that, we just find somebody else that can make it happen.
All right, good luck for the second half, Coach. Thanks for the interview. All right, and back to Amanda, I guess.
Thank you, Taryn. And like Coach Whipple said, he's balling out, so we got to keep giving him the ball until he runs out of juice, which is definitely a key here.
I like that. I'd like to see, not force it to Cam or, get turnovers trying to get him shots, but definitely he should be a big part of the offense, looking for him for those open shots and find him. But as we said, I think another big key is having the other guys, some other guys step up, because that'll even open up more opportunities, I think, for Cam.
Yeah, definitely, because you can guard one player. It makes it easier for W&J. If you have multiple people hitting, it's going to make it harder on them.
Yeah, I think they started their game with trying to stop Deontay Scott inside, and they give a lot of help. And I think now this opens things up for some people, because they have to respect Cam from the perimeter. And if we can get Getsy and Pilarski and Brandon to hit a couple more shots as they did, you know, I think that it helps the team for sure. But I'm an old school guy about the defense, so I wanted our defense to be really solid. You mentioned about Doug Johnson. Can't let him get going with some threes. Again, Resnick's a senior. This could be his last game. Don't want him to get on a tear here in the second half. All those seniors always makes me nervous because, you know, no matter what kind of season you've had, and they've had a tough year, no matter what, when it's the last time, when you know it's the last time you're going to be taking that uniform off, that's a tough thing. And so you don't want that to happen. You want that season to be extended as long as you can. And I expect those seniors from W&J to give a lot of fight here in the second half. The Titans, young Titans, still are going to have to answer the bell for that.
All right, we're going to take a break here, and we'll be back with the second half. We have Westminster leading 37-33 at the half here on your home of Titan basketball, WCN 247.
Experience the Westminster advantage. Research experience, practical experience, personal experience. Westminster College gives students the experience they need for success. Experience the Westminster advantage. The Westminster Cable Network has video in high definition. Go to WCN247.com to watch the latest campus and community news, now in HD. Watch online at WCN247.com. There's a place where the music never stops, where you can tune in day and night. Commercial free, Titan Radio 88.9.
Hello and welcome back to the start of the second half, where Westminster just had a turnover there. Johnson comes up with that still, and it'll be W&J ball. Resnick with the ball at the top of the key. Finds Haas over there on the three-point line. He fakes out Getzy into Lindquist, back out to Johnson. Down into Lindquist, we have 9 on the shot clock. He puts up the jumper. That's way short. He goes in to save it. And that'll be out of bounds when Resnick catches it.
Yeah, I think Lindquist thought he was going to have an open shot there, and he did, but it kind of slipped out of his hands a little bit, so he almost saved it. Let's see if the Titans can get a shot. So turnover by the Titans and an air ball by the Presidents. Not a real good start here either way.
Lob in the Getzy. He puts up the shot, and that one will fall to extend their lead 39-33.
That was the same play the Titans opened up the game with when Carswell scored inside, taking advantage of W&J, switching that low baseline screen.
Fade away shot there by Resnick, and he puts that one in.
Yeah, I think we really got to stay close to him. I just see him wanting to have a great second half here and trying to hold the Presidents close. And
Carswell back out to Dominic to set up the offense.
It's going to be the same play.
While they're looking in for Getzy, he gets it to him on the block. Nice idea by Getzy to get it over to wide open Carswell, but that gets tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, pass wasn't so good, but it was the right idea, as you said. Oh, the call got overturned and off the Titans. I couldn't see it from my angle.
No, I couldn't see it either.
I was glad to see the Titans were going to get it, but
Haas looking in, nothing there, finds Johnson at the top of the key. Back over to Locker. Locker will drive in, nothing there. Great defense by Getzy. With 12 on the shot clock, W&J needs to get a shot up here soon.
Pretty good defense so far by the Titans. Yep, they're going to get Brandon on a reach. Now, one thing Brandon should know is when Johnson puts the ball on the floor, he's going to be less effective. He's not going to be the standstill three-point shooter. So he can give a little ground there and not, pick up that foul. Now the Titans are going to have to go back on defense for another 25, 30 seconds, potentially. That's hard. Now they've had a long stretch here, a pretty good defense, and they got to do it all over again.
Locker back out the Haas at the top of the key. Find Resnick. He drives in. Scott gets the charge, and that shot will not count for W&J.
Oh, they gave the basket.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that doesn't happen very often.
I've never seen that happen.
Yeah, he said that he released the shot
then
charged in. And that's, you're right.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen.
You don't see that happen very often. That used to be the normal call, and that's a tough break for the Titans because you'd rather have the no basket.
Getsy for 3. Nothing but net on that one. It is now 42-37.
Well, it's good to see Matt hit that shot because now that's somebody else getting into the scoring for the Titans.
Johnson over to Haas. He debates the shot. Resnick from the deep jumper.
He's got him all this half, and I'm not sure why Paul Carswell's given any help. His man scored all 6. He's their leading scorer.
Wide open Getsy for 3. That one falls short, but Scott comes out with the rebound, puts up the shot. That'll be rebounded by W&J.
If I were Paul Carswell, I would just stay next to Mike Resnick. Make someone else get a shot here.
It's going to be a foul called on Deontay Scott.
Well, Resnick's up to 10 points now with those 6 he's had here in the first.
That'll be inbound to Resnick with a full shot clock.
Yeah, we got a different matchup here now.
Resnick, knowing that one was going to be a bad shot, chases his own rebound, and he'll get fouled going in for it.
Yep, he just threw it up there and hustled and went and got it, and we didn't block out. It's going to result in a foul against Getsy. And it's going to give Resnick 2 shots. This is one of those occasions when I don't know whether our young guys on our team understand that Mike Resnick has scored all their points, has taken all of their shots here in the first almost 4 minutes. We have to recognize that and force other people to make plays.
Got to see Cam Paw's guy is checked back in for Westminster. He's our leading scorer now with 17 points in the first half.
I think Deontay came out because he didn't have a box out on Resnick. Resnick might have came up a little gimpy there after chasing down that missed shot. He made only one of the 2 free throws, but
Dominic will have the ball at the top of the key for Westminster. He tries to drive middle. Looks like Johnson's going to get called for the foul there and reach in.
Yeah, Brandon had a step on him, and kind of the same foul that Johnson got Brandon on with a little bit of a drive. So went both ways there.
Dominic into Getsy. He misses that one, and WJ comes up with the rebound.
I've never seen a team get so many shots right in there as we do on our out-of-bounds plays and not be able to make them. Those are really good looks. Paul missed the dunk on that play, and Matt missed a shot. Now, they're contested, so I don't want to be too harsh.
Getsy puts up the jumper. Another rebound by W&J. Haas fakes the shot there, tries to get it in the locker, and that'll be hit out of bounds off a locker.
That was one that could have gone the other way, too.
Yeah.
So the Titans got that one back.
Dominic up the Carswell over on the wing, tosses it back to Dominic to set up the offense.
I'd like to see us try to get to Charlie now without Deontay in there, because Charlie can operate in the post.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Without. There he is.
In the Wallander down on the block, back out to a wide open Getsy from 3. That'll be short. WJ with the rebound.
That was a good in and out by Charlie. I like seeing Matt maybe throw it right back down in there. Matt stuck behind Lindquist.
Be a foul there on Getsy.
Yeah, he reached around. He's getting caught behind Lindquist, and that's not a good matchup. So Pilarski's going to replace Matt. Let's see who matches up with Lindquist. I guess that's Charlie Wallander on him. Nope. That's
Wallander going for the steal.
Great job by Charlie Wallander.
Great
That's
job.
a great defensive play.
Results in a basket for Westminster. Give them now a lead of 44-40.
Give that play to Charlie Wallander. That was all Charlie forcing that turnover.
Haas puts up the deep jumper. That's just short. Wallander coming down with the rebound. Risky pass there by Dominic over to Carswell for three, and it is good. That'll now give them a lead of 47-40.
It was good that Cam didn't force it and found Paul right in the top of the key. Good look for Paul. Paul's got to get on the other side of Resnick. Can't let him catch it down there. That's going to be a turnover. Oh, I let it go now. Yeah, can't save it.
Looks like a miscommunication there on W&J's part.
Full timeout by the Presidents coming up.
All right, and we're going to take a break of our own. We have Westminster leading 47-40 here on your home of Titan basketball, WCN.
So here's the deal. You need a degree with an advantage in the competitive job market, the advantage of real-world experience. Westminster College offers that experience beyond the classroom and into the boardroom. From the laboratory to field research, it's real experience. It's hands-on. Being a Westminster graduate is your advantage for success. With a 98% placement rate, a degree from Westminster will put you in demand. Experience Westminster College because experience matters.
And welcome back to Buzzwood Gymnasium, where the Titans lead 47-40 here with over, I'd say 12 minutes remaining, and Westminster going on a huge run. Park Carswell hitting that huge three. And we just had a WJ turnover, so Westminster will have the ball now with a full shot clock.
And the Titans are playing good defense, getting their shots in.
The winner of this matchup will go to St. Vincent, number 1 St. Vincent, tomorrow. And that'll be a tough one for either team, but very doable. Carswell inbounds it to Dominic in the backcourt, and he'll bring the ball down the court to set up the offense. Carswell to Pilarski at the top of the key, back to Carswell.
There's good patience here by the Titans. No rush. Still got 15 on the shot clock.
Dominic over to Pilarski. He drives in, puts up the shot, and that one will fall in.
Good patience by the Titans there. Good take. Got to get back.
Nice hustle by Pilarski to tip that one out of bounds. It'll be W&J ball with 32 on the shot clock.
Makes me nervous when we don't run back and they're looking for that long pass and that easy shot.
Martin will inbound it to a wide open Locker down on the block, and he puts that shot in. No awareness on the court for Westminster. See Locker there wide open on the block. Westminster still leading now 49-42. Posger will have the ball over on the wing. Back out to Dominic. Dominic will come off the screen, nothing there. Tries to feed it into Wallander with 2 W&J defenders there.
That was good fortune for the Titans.
Yeah.
That Charlie made a really good catch there because there's not really any opening there.
That'll reset the shot clock for Westminster. Dominic in the pause guy at the top of the key.
Again, the Titans don't have to be in a big hurry here. It's too early to hold the ball, but certainly you don't have to rush things.
Nope.
Run your offense, move the ball.
Look for the good shot.
Yep, find the open guy. Looking for Pilarski.
Polarski drives baseline, puts up the layup.
He can take that ball to the basket. He has good body control. That's a good execution by the Titans. That's better by Paul Carswell on the defensive end until there. A pretty good job trying to get over top.
Over to Locker, looks in the Resnick on the block. He puts up a fadeaway shot.
But that's good job by Paul there. He forced Resnick from the spot that he wanted to be on.
Nice pass by Polarski, but he turns that one over.
I don't know that we need to make that pass.
No.
If it's there, it's there. If it's not, run your offense. You can get that same shot for Polarski. They haven't had a good matchup against him.
Haas with the ball at the top of the key for W&J. Haas in the locker. Nice hands by Polarski there to hit it out.
Yeah, it's good team defense.
Johnson puts up the three, and he drains it. I believe that's 4 for 4 for him behind the three-point line.
Yeah, it's the first three they've hit since about the 5-minute mark or 10-minute mark of the first half, but it was a big one.
Westminster still leading now 51-45, and we'll have Polarski with the ball at the top of the key, back to Dominic on the wing. Polarski into Wallander. He finds Paul Carswell, and he'll drive in. He'll get fouled in the process, and he'll head to the line.
Okay, good take by Paul. I'm glad he didn't try to dunk it. Glad he tried to just get the foul. Go to the free throw line and make a couple shots.
Carswell put up his first shot, and good.
And Paul's been leading the Titans from the free throw line this year. He's been a good guy to have at the line in this situation.
Yeah, he's improved greatly from the beginning of the year at the free throw line.
Garrett Ashball checked in for Brandon Dominic. Garrick had a very good first half. He'll be in there trying to stay close to Doug Johnson to not give him any more good looks at that three.
Yeah, Ashball's a great defender.
Yeah, one thing Garrett does is that he knows how not to give too much help here. And
Resnick puts up the jumper, no good. That'll be rebounded by Martin. Looking for Resnick, and he'll get fouled.
I think that's going to be Martin shooting.
Yeah, I believe it's Martin. That'll be called on Carswell.
I'm sorry, that's Martin. He thought he might have traveled. I'm surprised he didn't shoot it right away. That'll be Carswell's third foul, so.
We have Martin at the line shooting free throws. We're going to send it over to Terrence Cervantes Levine real quick to get an update on the women's game.
Score is now 43-39. Allison Bortz is still leading the Titans with 13 points. Mikayla Tipton is matching her with 13 points as well. But I'm going to keep you updated every time something big happens. Westminster is leading 43-39. Back to you, man.
All right, thank you, Taryn. That's good news for us.
I wasn't sure at first there who was ahead 43-39.
Yeah,
I'm glad he told us that. Titans were ahead at halftime, so that's good.
Ooh, looked like the ref almost hit Johnson there in the face, and he'll get called for the foul.
Yeah, Titans, again, we're fortunate. Charlie's got to understand there's a guard on him there, and they're looking for a little full court pressure there to try to get the Titans. Maybe a half-court trap now.
Ashball over to Pause guy on the wing. He'll go back to Ashball.
Yeah, run your stuff, guys.
Yep, run a play.
Yeah, run your stuff. Run your stuff. Too easy here.
Wallander into Pause guy. He'll get double-teamed and get stolen.
When we just try to throw the ball without running our offense in there, the defense gets down in there and sets in there.
Digs in. With Garrett Ashball in the backcourt, giving Martin pressure. Just getting in their heads a little bit. We have Resnick bring the ball down the court for W&J.
Yeah, Paz guy's matched up with him now. Give a little more strength in the post, but he's in there. This is his strength.
Resnick powering his way. He won't get that one to fall. To be rebounded by Polarski. Out to Ashball for the fast break.
Oh, that's a good take by Garrett Ashball.
And one for Garrett Ashball. He'll head to the line for one.
That's the same kind of play that Matt Getze made in the first half. He didn't worry about trying to make the pass. He's forcing the defender to take him on that play, and good under control, get the and one shot. 16 foul also on W&J, so the Titans are going to be shooting the rest of the way.
And he gets that one to fall. A 3-point play there for Garrett Ashbaugh.
The Titans got this up to 10 with about halfway through this second half. So
Ashbaugh's going to get called for that foul. Getting a little too close there to Johnson.
I would say the same thing as I said about Brandon. When Johnson is dribbling, you don't need to be on him that close. You got to be on him when he's catching it to shoot it. But when he puts it on the floor, he's not going to stop and shoot a three on you at that point. So all you got to do is be solid.
Martin over to Resnick, finds Holmes.
And now they're going to be shooting the one-on-one. We've had 2 quick fouls here, and so our advantage at the free throw line is now lost.
That will be Charlie's second foul, team 7th, and like Coach said there, W&J will now be going to the line.
We're trying to play good, hard, tough defense, but you don't want to send him to the free throw line, especially Resnick. Although he missed one there, that's good.
Ashball over to Pause guy on the wing,
Move
looking
the ball.
inside.
There's the double.
Plarski puts up the 3, no good, rebounded by Locker.
The Titans are thinking it's going to happen quick. They don't have to have it happen that quick. Oh, stay up.
Should have stayed on him.
Yeah, you both saw that. Well, he missed one.
Luckily, he missed one,
he
yeah,
missed
for
one.
once. Ashball over to Plarski on the wing. He'll drive in. Puts up the shot, and he gets the and one. He'll head to the line.
Well, Jason's had a great game here, taking the ball to the basket, especially here in the second half.
Great control there by Plarski after getting bumped to concentrate and put the ball in the hoop.
Now for the and one,
and he gets the 3-point play.
Yeah, it's two old-fashioned 3-point plays for the Titans. So let's see if the Titans can play some good, solid defense here, not cause any fouls. Not give up any open threes either to Johnson. You don't need to jump, Cam.
There's an
you don't need to jump.
Yep.
You know, just stand there and make him shoot it over top of you. That's exactly what they want you to do.
We'll have Resnick at the line shooting 1 for a 3-point play opportunity. That one will fall. Getty comes down with that rebound.
Yeah. Titans are dodging some bullets here, uncharacteristic. The Presidents have missed some pretty good looks at the free throw line. Slow down, fellas.
Getty backs Johnson down and puts up the shot, and that'll go in.
Well, that's a mismatch, too, there with Johnson on Getze. He gives up about 7 inches there, so if we can get the ball down in there, that's good. Can we get through a possession with a missed shot and a turnover and no foul? There it is. Almost. And we did get it. Now, that's the other thing you got to think about here. When you get the ball, they're not going to quit playing.
No.
They've only got 8 minutes left in their season here, so they're going to go after you.
No, they're definitely not going to give up. They're going to go for it every time there.
I think that's what Coach Soroki's telling Cam right now, is that when you get the ball, grab it with strength.
All right, we're going to send it over to Terrence Fontes-Levine with another update of our women's games at Bethany.
Well, thanks, Amanda. The score is now 49-45. Westminster's leading. A big game coming out from Christine Fromm next. She has 9 points. Rachel Durbin also has a big game. She has 10 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. And Allison Board still leading the way with 13 points. Now, on the other side, Mikayla Tipton is still doing her thing. She's 5 of 11 from the field with 13 points. And then Kelsey Doherty has 7 points, and she's 3 of 5 from the field. So we're going to keep you updated as much as I can. Westminster is now leading 49-46. Back to you, Amanda.
All right, thank you, Taryn. And for those of you who don't know, the winner of that matchup at Bethany, I believe they will head to W&J on Wednesday.
That's correct. Yeah. Getting a look at a little bit of a look there at the Titans cheering section over there. Been a lot of support for the Titans, and that's been great.
Definitely, I know having a cheering section really helps you get your momentum up for, I know when I played, it was always nice seeing a big cheering section for your team. It'll be Westminster ball now, 8:26 remaining in the game. They lead 61-48. Ashball will bring the ball up the court for Westminster to set up the offense. Nice backdoor cut by Getzy. Trying to hit it off of Holmes, but that's no good. It'll be a turnover for Westminster.
Let's see if the Titans can get another stop.
Resnick with the fadeaway jumper. He puts that one in.
And we noticed that we're going back through Mr. Resnick again here, so maybe the Titans should take a page out of the president's book, and when the ball goes in the post there, double down on him with some guys as opposed to letting the one defender be stuck in there all by himself. It's a tough matchup.
We have Wallander driving the whole way in. That one doesn't fall to be rebounded by Martin. He'll lead the way down the court for the Presidents.
Yeah, that was a good take by Charlie. I thought he was going to get one there.
Martin out the locker, puts out the jump shot. No good, rebounded by Paz guy.
Good, we got somebody else to shoot it other than Resnick.
Over to Getzy on the wing. He puts up the three. He gets that one to fall. It is now 64-50, 7 minutes remaining in the game.
It's another big shot, and the Titans have extended their lead. And Matt Getzy finding it too. He's up to double digits now on the game. Help on that. Help on this right here. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Martin drives in, kicks it out to Holmes. He'll put up a jumper from the corner.
Yeah, make somebody else have to make a shot. Titans did take a page out of the president's book there. I like Coach Shiroki's running a set play here. You don't have to be in a hurry at this point.
Getzy will drive middle, kicks it out to a wide open Charlie Wallander. Over to Pilarski for three. No good, rebounded by Holmes.
Good ball movement there by the Titans. Good ball movement. Pretty good look for Pilarski.
Back over to Martin. We have 24 on the shot clock.
It's going to go into Resnick again. There comes Getzy. Now that
no help side there for Westminster.
Yeah, you can't have one guy doing it without the cover down.
Shiroki's not happy with that at all.
Yeah, I mean, it worked the last time because you got to cover down. You can't stand and watch your guy, and that's what he's telling Charlie Wallander right now. You've got to cover down. That means when somebody else goes to double team, his man will be open, so you have to cover down on that open man, and you just keep rotating to cover that open man, especially under the basket.
All right, we're going to take a break of our own. We have Westminster leading 64-52 here on your home of Titan basketball, WCN.
College Emmy winner.
Television Academy's Award for Outstanding Documentary.
Award for Best Television Special.
CBI winner for Best TV Reporting.
CBI winner for Best TV Public Service Announcement.
DEA Special Recognition for Outstanding Cinematography.
Best Television Promo.
Festival of Media Arts Award for Best Music Video.
Best TV Feature Reporting.
Recognized for excellence. Broadcast and digital communications at Westminster College. Proud of our students and proud of our graduates. WCProud.com.
And welcome back to Buzz Riddle Gymnasium, where you saw there the fan section over there doing a roller coaster ride. And we have Westminster leading now 64-52 going on. All the momentum right now is leaning towards Westminster, but like Coach said, we need to watch out for Resnick stepping up.
Yeah, we don't need any more roller coasters here in this lead. Let's just keep this lead and keep slowly building it up. Inside 6 minutes, a 12-point lead. Titan ball. Could see some backcourt pressure coming from Presidents or half-court trap again. We could see some different looks here to try to get a little momentum.
Definitely a lot of time left in this game, enough for a comeback for W&J, so Westminster needs to keep the pressure on them.
I like to see the Titans run their offense here too a little bit.
Getsy trying to find a backdoor. Carswell. Now it'll be last hit out of Pilarski. It'll be W&J ball.
I don't know that Paul was open.
No, he's covered.
I know that was a backdoor play, and if he's not open, then you go to the next option. I'm not sure he was open, and so that made a turnover, and it would have been a good play on an overplay, but I don't think he was open.
Johnson over to Holmes, looking in for Resnick. Carswell covering him pretty well.
Yeah, good job by Paul there.
Locker over to wide open Resnick for a jump shot, no good. Rebounded by Locker, out to Martin. That'll be a new shot clock for W&J. Resnick forcing his way in there. That one won't fall. Holmes will try and tip that in, and it'll be hit out off a pause guy.
Yeah, Titans, the ball's bouncing around. No one's coming up with the rebound. Now, we don't have a post player in there in either Wallander or Deontay Scott, so that's one thing. So hopefully Deontay will take care of that now with some rebounding, because W&J is missing those shots and getting too many second chances. Again, that was a good job by Getsy. You don't have to lift up. Good job by Garrett Ashball then. Another defensive play by Garrett.
Like I said, Garrett Ashball is a great defender, probably one of the best here on Westminster's team.
He's done a nice job in this game. Run your offense, Titans.
Carswell over to Ashball on the wing. Looking inside for Scott. He gives it to him in the corner. He'll try and power his way in. Puts up the reverse. That'll get blocked by Lindquist.
Okay. That's okay. That's a good take.
Yep.
Good patience by the Titans. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. 12 seconds.
Ashball inbounds to Scott. He looks inside to Carswell, who's getting double teamed, and he'll get fouled by Martin, it looks like.
And that's good execution there. Good patience. You don't have to rush. There's as much pressure on the defense at that point as there in the offense. So Paul goes back to the line for another 1-and-1.
We have Haas subbing back in for W&J, taking out Martin, who just picked up his third foul. Carswell's first shot is up. No good.
And we're going to get Matt Getsy over the back.
Yep.
And that's the one thing you don't want to do in that situation is let him walk 94 feet and shoot 2 free throws after you've just missed one.
We'll send W&J now to the line. We'll have Lindquist shooting 1-on-1 opportunity.
Dominic back in the game, and I like the fact that Coach Soroki's keeping Garrett Ashball in the game because of his defensive play and ball handling.
Lindquist sinks that one, and he'll get another opportunity here.
Down under 5 minutes, the Titans are still got that double-digit lead and like to finish this game. There's some backcourt pressure. Look up the floor.
Needs to get over half court. Garrett does. Finds Dominic in the middle. He'll back it out. Smart call there by Dominic.
Yeah, it was good look. They don't have to force it there. Still up one special.
That'll be rebounded by W&J. A 3 by Carswell, no good.
I question why we take that 3 at that point with that much time still on the shot clock in this game.
Scott will pick up that foul. Must have hit with the body there.
This is what we should be doing. We should be forcing W&J to defend us in the post instead of bailing out with a 3-point shot. Now, I will say if Paul makes that shot, I'm cheering as much as anybody. But
we were waiting to see what to say there.
Yeah. But I think you can get that 3-point shot later in the shot clock if you have to get it. You don't need to take it there.
Lindquist first shot up and good.
I'm going to say Coach Soroki agrees with me with that assessment as Paul's coming out. You got to be smart in this game. The clock is your friend. Good job by Getsy on the easy guys. Jeez.
Lucky break there for Westminster.
Yeah, there's no reason to rush.
Not at all.
Make them come and play you. That Cam Paz guy, that is the 9th foul, so we got one more until we have the double bonus. So 1 and 1. The Cam Paz guy.
Cam's first shot up, it's good, and he'll get another chance here.
Good job by Cam, and that's, I think, 20 now for him. I'm not sure if that's a career high or not. It's got to be getting close.
We're going to send it over to Terrence Cervantes Levine, who has an update from the women's game at Bethany.
And thank you, Amanda. Rachel Durbin is taking over this game completely. She has 18 points. She's usually known for the three-point shot. She's only taken 1 today. She also has 9 rebounds and 4 assists. Westminster is still leading 66-58. Back to you, Amanda.
Thank you, Taryn. Good news there for our ladies over at Bethany. And right there, we'll have W&J Lindquist put in a shot. Now cut the lead to 8 for Westminster. Getsy on the backcourt. Dominic with a great find there to Getsy. He puts it in.
Yeah, it's a good job against the press there to find the advantage. Good pass by Brandon. Good take by Getsy. That was a big hoop for us. Get this back up to 10. Titans guys, just quit fouling. Jeez.
Well, that'll send Locker to the line for 2. Still plenty of time left in this game for a W&J comeback.
Yeah, especially when you can score points with the clock stopped.
Yep.
That's Getsy's 4th foul. We're going to get into some foul trouble here. He just hit a big basket for us. He'd like to have him in the game at this stretch.
Luckily for Westminster, Locker misses that one. He'll get another chance here. And we have Charlie Wallander subbing in for Westminster.
I think we're going to maybe see some backcourt pressure again. 3-11. Again, the Titans are going to still be in good shape here. Just take care of the ball. You're going to shoot 2 foul shots from this point on. Resnick just took that ball right away from us.
Need to get up these rebounds, especially here at the end of the game for Westminster.
He just took, we had it. He just took it away from us.
Locker drives middle, puts up the shot. Charlie Wallander will pick up that foul, it seems like, and Locker will go to the line. That'll be called an ash ball.
Yeah, I think it was a reach in there by Garrett.
That'll be Ashball's 3rd foul, and we'll have Locker at the line shooting 2.
I'd almost rather give him a layup than foul him at this stretch.
I agree. Like you said, they're getting chances to score with the clock stopped.
Yeah, you want that clock to be running.
We have Carswell subbing in for Charlie Wallander.
I think Charlie was in there for rebounding, and now we want to get our best free throw shooters in, anticipating maybe we're going to see some pressure. No pressure yet. Well, they're backing it up, so.
Surprised to see that.
Yeah, I am too. They're just going to play it out here. So if they're going to play it out, then we should play it out. We don't need to try to score fast.
No reason to force anything here.
Right.
Dominic with a deep 3. That'll be rebounded by Locker.
I didn't see how much time was on the shot clock at that point, but it might have been, you might have been able to get this, again, the same shot a little bit later in the clock. You shoot that when your time is running down.
Morgan out the Locker. He finds Haas for 3, and it is good. It is now a 5-point game here. Westminster leading 67-62. It's not about Westminster needed there.
Well, you're with a 5-point lead, you're at the situation where you still got to run your offense here, but you don't have to be in a big hurry.
All right, we're going to send it over to Terrence Cervantes Levine on an update on our ladies' game at Bethany. you, Taryn. And we have Westminster with plenty of time here for W&J for a comeback. We have Westminster still leading 67-62. They need to buckle down here on defense.
I think we got to also buckle down on offense and not take a quick shot in the shot clock at this point. Although now you don't necessarily want to get into a situation where you have to shoot one under pressure at the end of the shot clock, but.
No, definitely. Like you said, W&J is fighting. All the seniors are fighting for one more chance to keep playing. So they're going to play their heart out here in the last 2 minutes.
And they're playing it. They were playing a defense that was allowing us to run our offense for as long as we wanted to run it until we had to take a shot. And we're helping them a little bit by taking the shot. We'll see what W&J decides to do here. It's 2:14.
Ashball will bring the ball up the court for Westminster.
Again, they're going to let you run your offense here.
Getsy in the Carswell at the free throw line. Feeds it in to Getsy down on the block. He doesn't get that one to fall. That'll be rebounded by Locker. Over to Martin to bring the ball up the court.
Again, we only took about 20 seconds off the shot, not even 20 seconds there. It was an open shot for Matt with the mismatch with Johnson.
Haas driving in, takes it on Carswell, tries for the reverse, and Getsy will get fouled by Resnick there, and he'll head to the line.
I'm going to give Paul Carswell credit on that defensive play because it looked like Haas had the step, but because he was left-handed, he kind of tried to reverse it back in and draw the foul and was unable to do that. And Getsy comes up with a big rebound. Now double bonus time. So I'd like to see Matt connect here. Jason Pilarski looks like he's getting ready to come into the game. Gonna have to make some free throws usually in a close game down the stretch.
Doesn't get that one to fall.
Pilarski in for Dominic. Get a little more size.
Gets his second shot up, and he gets that one to fall.
We'll take one there to get it up to a 6-point lead. Titans are about 3 stops away from a win.
Haas into Locker. Great hustle there by Pilarski to get the ball, and Getsy calls a timeout. It'll be Westminster ball.
That's a great play by Jason Pilarski. He doubled down on the post in the Locker, got the steal, and then on the scramble, got possession, called the timeout, turnover, W&J. Big play by Jason Pilarski, a defensive play. That's one of those 3 stops we said we need to win this game.
Time winding down. We have Westminster leading 68-62. Like you said, great hustle there by Pilarski and great awareness by Getsy to call the timeout because W&J was still hustling down there trying to rip it off Pilarski.
Yeah, Getsy had actually gone down trying to get the charge call. Locker, do a little flop action, no call. And fortunately, with Pilarski's help, because Locker had a wide open shot. If he'd have just turned around, he'd have had a shot. So now this is going to be a spot throw in for the Titans, and they didn't execute this so well down at Geneva at the end of the game in regulation. They had a couple turnovers. We'll see what we do here. We got a spot throw in, the 6-point lead. Wish our cameraman would back up a little bit there.
Getsy calls another timeout, getting trapped there. Great defense there by W&J.
Yeah. Now, Matt could have thrown it back to Paul right away, but
before
when
they
he
got
didn't
there.
throw it right away, then it was smart not to do it. It's better to take the timeout, save it. You still got 2 more timeouts to get the ball in, and you don't want to turn it over in this case.
All right, we're going to take a break of our own. We have a Westminster leading 68-62 here on your home of Titan basketball, WCN.
Titan Radio and WCN is supported in part by the Titan Gift Shop at Westminster College. The Titan Gift Shop opens before and during home football games inside the campus center, supporting Titan Radio and WCN and all our Titan student athletes. The Titan Gift Shop at Westminster College.
Riddle Gymnasium, where the Titans are now leading 68-62 with about a minute 30 left in the game. Westminster being forced to call a timeout there with a great press by W&J. Like we were discussing there in the break, we don't think the W&J needs to foul yet.
Yeah, I think it's still a two-possession game with 2 threes, so I think they're going to at least try to get a trap and maybe get a turnover, and then if we break that, then I think they may foul us. Might have a guy breaking long here get open.
Yeah, I would try that
this
there for
lineup.
Westminster. Pilarski wanting wide. He gets it into Getzy in the backcourt. Great cut by Carswell.
That's a great job by the Titans there. That was 3 quick passes and well executed by Westminster.
Like I said, great cut by Carswell. They're cutting middle. That's how you beat a pressing. They did, like you said, great. Before the trap came, they got rid of the ball.
Paul did a good job on the out of bounds. He looked at his options. They always had Getzy. And just like we said, they weren't going to foul in the backcourt. Once we got it across, then they're going to foul.
Carswell's first shot is up and good.
That's a big one because now that makes it a 3-possession game. Now they brought in Swan, number 13, another 3-point shooter. So we got to recognize now that they're going to be looking more for threes than perhaps for twos, at least in this next possession.
Carswell's second shot up and good, and that gives Westminster a 70-62 lead.
Good job by Paul knocking down those free throws. You want to make them pay.
Haas looking into Resnick.
Haas guy did a good job to cover that 3.
Haas puts up the 3. No good. That would be Paul's guy with the rebound.
Yeah. Good job by Jason Pilarski on the 3-point shot. And they got Resnick, I think, for a foul here on Carswell. Carswell was trying to block him out, and there was a little bit of contact. Maybe a little frustration there on Resnick's spot. Maybe a little acting job on Paul's spot. I don't know, but now let's make them pay at the free throw line. Finish this game the way you want to finish it.
Carswell's first shot up, and it is good. It's now 71-62, a 9-point lead here for Westminster with 1:03 remaining in the game.
These free throws now are getting Paul into double digits as well. So the Titans will have 4 in double digits as this game, and the Titans are back up to that 10-point lead. So they've answered that run that cut the lead to 5. And another steal.
Great job defensively there by Pilarski to get that steal.
Not sure where they called there. I think maybe the clock did not stop quickly enough on the made shot. Okay, now we're going to go. Yeah, they put 2 seconds back on the clock. Clock stops on every made shot at the end of the game, last minute of the game.
Johnson puts up a deep 3. That one barely falls out. Getzy comes up with that rebound. They're going to have to foul here.
And that's
Paul's guy finds Carswell.
You throw the ball.
Yep.
You don't.
Not smart play there by WJ. And one for Carswell, and he'll go to the line.
Well, the Titans are going to be on their way to St. Vincent tomorrow night. Take on the top-seeded Bearcats, and we only have to look to last year to see an upset in that round when Geneva won here as the 9th seed and went down to Bethany and beat the number 1 seed. So definitely can be done. The Titans are going to have to play a good game, but it's good to see them get this tournament win tonight.
Also put up that shot, and Pilarski will come down with that. Resnick with the foul. Ashbaugh unnecessarily pushing him.
There's no reason for Garrett Ashbaugh to jump in there to do that. There was nothing else going to be called, and Garrett just got a technical. And if I were coach, I would take him out of the game right now. Yeah, I would get Garrett out of the game.
Sorky not happy with Garrett at all.
Yeah, well, they just called a technical on him for taunting.
You already have the win. There's no need to do that.
Yeah, you don't need to do that.
Coach talking
Mike,
to Ashbaugh
Mike
now.
Resnick has been a very good player for W&J. And, you know, let him finish. He's just playing hard. Let him finish this game. Shake his hand and let it go at that. You don't need to say anything, do anything. Just point to the scoreboard if anything.
Yeah.
Walk to the other end. You don't need to do that. There's no place for that.
So they're calling something on Resnick.
Yeah, the foul was on Resnick, and it was
okay.
called, and that's what I said. And then Garrett jumped in like he needed to protect
There was nothing really happening there.
Getsy, and yeah, the foul was called. The refs let the refs do their job.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the correct call, because I saw Garrett make a motion.
He pushed him too.
To Resnick. Yeah, there was no reason to do that. So I think the organization here is I thought they shoot the technical first. And then they shoot the, I think that's right.
Ref's talking it over.
Unless it's a dead ball. If it's after the play, yeah, I was going to say, this is what it is. You call the technical. He shoots the technical free throws. Then you come down and shoot the two-shot foul down at this end.
It's like Martin will miss his first shot.
I think that's Swan.
Oh, that's Swan.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Gets the second one to fall. Well,
now, this should be back into regular play here. And I don't know whether Cam's the shooter or not. I didn't think it was another technical.
No, it was just a foul on Resnick.
This should be this is Pilarski at the line. Yeah, Pilarski had the rebound. That's who it was. This is just regular stuff. This is continuation. What would have happened had there not been the technical foul on Ashbaugh? This is what we would have had.
And he'll sink his first shot with 23 seconds remaining in the game. We have Westminster leading 78-63.
And W&J is going to take out Coach Gutierrez is going to take out his seniors.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a tough feeling. I don't like that. Never like that situation when you, after the last game, when you have to take off that uniform for the last time.
Looks like W&J is going to run the clock out here.
Yep.
And it'll be a Westminster win.
I don't necessarily like this by the team that's behind. I would still try to score. Well, they did take a shot, so that's
I was going to say, I'd try and get something.
Yeah, I would try to shoot the ball and then let the winning team run out the clock. Let's watch after the game.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and come back with the game statistics. We have Westminster winning at 79-63 here on your home of Titan Basketball WCN.
Emmy winner.
Television Academy's Award for Outstanding Documentary.
Award for Best Television Special.
CBI winner for Best TV Reporting.
CBI winner for Best TV Public Service Announcement.
VEA Special Recognition for Outstanding Cinematography.
Best Television Promo.
Festival of Media Arts Award for Best Music Video.
Best TV Feature Reporting.
Recognized for excellence. Broadcast and digital communications at Westminster College. Proud of our students and proud of our graduates. WCProud.com.
Proud of our students, proud of our graduates. You're watching the Westminster Cable Network.
All right, and welcome back to Buzz Riddle Gymnasium, where our Westminster men's team just beat W&J 79-63, so they will be heading to St. Vincent tomorrow for a game time, I believe, of 7. I have to double check that, though.
I think that's correct. Yeah, 7 o'clock. Titans will take on the Bearcats, the top-seeded Bearcats, and as we said a little bit earlier,
hey, anything can happen. Anything can happen with in that game, and the Titans see what they can do. Go down there and see what they can do.
Definitely. Like I was talking to Soroki earlier this week, and like I said, you just have to make it into the playoffs, and anything can happen.
Absolutely. We saw last year where Geneva got the upset, and the Titans have put together 2 wins here now in the last 2 games. So let's see if we can make it 3. It'll be a challenge. You know, the Bearcats are tough. They got a good team. They're defending PAC champs, and we got to go down to their court to play. But hey, you like to have the chance, and we had some balanced scoring tonight. Cam Paz guys kept his hot hand with 20 points, and let's go down and see what we can do.
Alrighty, before we get the rest of the stats, we're going to send it down to Terrence Cervantes Levine with Coach Anthony Thomas.
And I'm courtside with assistant coach and former player Anthony Thomas. Anthony, you guys just came off with a 12-point win, and you were down by 9 at one point. What did Coach Soroki say in the locker room to get you guys fired up to take this game and continue in the playoffs?
Well, at the end of the first half, Cameron Posguy came off the bench, had 17 in the first half for us, which was huge. Got a good surge going into halftime. We took the lead, actually, which going into the half, we'd have been happy being down just a couple, but we took the lead, came out strong in the second half, shot the ball well, and that's why we pulled away.
Camden had a great first half, as you said, but only came up with, I think, 4 points in the second half. What do you think happened in the second half with either Cam or W&J's defense? What was it?
I mean, W&J made some adjustments, and they limited his shots, but some other players picked him up. We had, I think, 4 or 5 guys in double figures today, so that was good. They picked him up in the second half, so that was what worked out for us.
Matt Getze coming up big time in the second half. He had 4 points in the first half, ended up in the game with about 19. Did a great job. What was his main focus in the locker room?
Well, I mean, he had a good game last game against Geneva, so we wanted to put him in the similar spots to get his good shots. And we ran our offense fluently. We made some adjustments to our offense, and we got him the looks that he deserves, the looks that he needs to score, and he hit them today. That's what we need.
Quick turnaround. You guys have a game tomorrow at St. Vincent. I believe it's tomorrow.
Yes.
At St. Vincent. What are you guys going to do to prepare for this game tomorrow?
I mean, we get no practice time, really. We'll come in and watch a little film tomorrow before we head off. We leave at 3:30, so we got to focus on probably penetrating their zone. They got some size, probably the biggest team in our conference, so we got to focus on shooting the ball well, get stops.
All right, well, good luck tomorrow, and great game today.
Thank you.
All right, I guess I'm going to send it back up to Amanda for the post game.
All right, thank you, Taryn. Just some statistics here. We have Lindquist leading for W&J with 16, and we have Resnick right behind him with 15. He really stepped up in the second half, but luckily our defense was able to hold out. And like Anthony Thomas said, we said at halftime, they're going to come out guarding Paz guy, and we did a great job of getting other scorers. We had Carswell with 16 and Getze with 17 and Pilarski with 12, so we had 4 in double digits for us.
Yeah, I thought Pilarski was especially big early in that second half with a couple drives to the basket. Getze hit a couple of threes in the second half, and then Paul made some free throws and a couple other baskets. So I thought we did a lot of positive things there, getting other people involved. A little bit uncharacteristic. We didn't get a lot out of our post players, out of Deontay or out of Charlie, but the other guys stepped up, and that's what we needed to do. And really good to see our free throw shooting too. 18 of 23 down the stretch, 78%. So I thought that was a good effort for us as well. So a lot of positives in that. Titans get their 7th win, 2 in a row. Again, heading back towards Bearcat land tomorrow and see what we can do with those top-seeded Bearcats.
All right, and we're going to send it down to Terrence Fontes with hopefully he has the update for the women's game who played at Bethany tonight in their first playoff.
And the women's game has gone final down in Bethany. It was a 12-point game, a 12-point win as well, 77-65. Leading scorer for Westminster was Rachel Durbin. She took over in the second half, 18 points, 11 rebounds, did a great job. Christine Fromneck also contributed with 15 points and 5 rebounds. Allison Bortz always getting a job done, 17 points, 8 rebounds. And then Jenna Grandy, who hit 2 threes and went 6 of 6 from the free throw line, had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. So the ladies are going to come back here tonight, get rested up, and then Wednesday they're going to have a game, I believe, at Thomas More. I'm not sure, actually. I have to check my stats on that. But they're going to have a game on Wednesday, so they have a quick turnaround as well. So that's all I have for you.
All right, thank you, Taryn. And to correct him there, our ladies will be traveling to W&J on Wednesday for their playoff game.
Yeah, and win at W&J. Then you go to Thomas More for the Final Four setup. Yeah, there's a new playoff structure in the women this year where they have a double bye. The top 2 seeds get double byes. That's Thomas More and St. Vincent. And then the 3 and 4 teams get a single bye. They didn't play tonight. And then the other 4 teams played off tonight. So as virtue of their win tonight, the Titans then go to play the 3rd-seeded W&J President. So they'll be going down to Washington on Wednesday. That's a team we just lost to by 3 here at home on our last home game, and had a couple shots late in the game to win it or to go to overtime. So Coach Scott's had a good record over the years of playing, her team's playing down at W&J. So maybe another chance for the Titans to extend their season. So great to see them get that win on the road tonight. And both Titan teams had gone out last year in the first round. It's nice to see them both get wins tonight and extend their season.
All right, it's Westminster winning tonight 79-63, and they'll head to St. Vincent tomorrow, and you can catch that game on the radio with me and Dr. B. Thanks for watching for myself and Jim Daffler and the rest of the WCN crew. Thanks for watching Titan Basketball here in WCN.